Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. What time is it today? It's 11 a.m. It's time for coffee and conversations with Melissa. The theme for today is the joy of networking, the My Coffee Connect live event. So I am inviting the non-members to experience the live stream with me with coffee and conversation so they will feel how to be a member of my Coffee Connect. And I'm so happy. Usually, if I do the live stream, they don't know each other. But guess what? They had an awesome connection yesterday for my Coffee Connect because they are both guests at my Coffee Connect yesterday. And this is the second time they are going to meet. So I am Melissa Ducas. I am the founder and CEO of My Coffee Connect. It's a quality connections for business to business in Zoom. Let me introduce you, Yolanda and Andrew. And each of them is going to have a 5 minutes business presentation first. And then after that, each of them is going to have a 10 minutes business conversation about their business. So let me introduce you first, Yolanda. So I will remove me and Andrew so he will get the 5 minutes full presentation of herself. So, okay.
Thank you, Melissa. Andrew, it's great to see you again. To the audience, it's great for you to be here. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Yolanda Lockhart Davis. I'm the owner of Salt, Pepper, and Soul LLC. The point of my business, I'm a support resource for business owners, particularly in the food and beverage industry. My focus is on three areas in food safety, strategic planning, and restaurant technology. So in food safety, I provide coaching services, I provide inspection services, I assist with applications and permits, help to create plans such as food safety management plans, a full HACCP plan development, COVID-19 management plans. In terms of strategic planning, I provide project management. I coordinate with the owners and operators, architects and construction teams, with the accounting teams, with the social media and public relations teams. I provide operational support, process improvement, procedure documentation. For new restaurant projects, I provide restaurant concept implementation. For restaurant technology, I will assist business owners and operators in finding the best technology solutions for them, especially concerning POS and companion systems. I also help to integrate the systems so they talk to each other, so the owners and operators get the full benefit of their data and the uses of their data. And I also provide on-site training and operational support.
Are you done?
I think so for
You
now,
have
yes.
2 minutes more because you
Okay.
only do 3 minutes. You have 2 minutes more.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what I do, I engage with business owners and operators, and anyone that owns or operates a facility with a commercial kitchen. And that includes a mobile commercial kitchen. So that may include a restaurant, a cafe, a food truck, a daycare facility, a senior care facility. That may include a school. So that includes absolutely any type of facility with a commercial kitchen. That includes a ghost kitchen. That includes any facility that serves customers. Because my job as a food service professional is to help ensure public health and to give the owners and operators confidence that they can do that effectively. So with the food safety guidance that I provide, you can ensure that your staff has the proper training to identify food safety violations before they become an issue with City of Philadelphia or Bucks County, before they become an issue in a state or local inspection. and to help you pass, to help owners and operators pass their inspections. That's the objective. Strategic planning, the goal, the objective is to help make your business operate more efficiently and then help you make sure your business is profitable.
So awesome. Thank you so much, Yolanda. Now it's time for Andrew. Andrew,
Good
can
morning,
you see
Melissa.
the live here, like your time here? No?
I'm sorry?
So, okay, you have 5 minutes to introduce yourself. There we go. Good luck.
Thank you. My name is Andy Poole. I work for Strategic Connection. We are a newer company, a newer division of a larger call center. We operate as a sales and customer service team for hire. I am lead business development with the company. I've been here 2 years. And what we do is help any size business, small, mid-size, large business, supplement their sales and customer service team. Generally, we work on outbound calling campaigns. We handle inbound call coverage. This could be for questions or for customer support or taking orders. We help with other programs that require interfacing directly with clients, whether that be new products that they're bringing to the market, calling existing customers, scheduling appointments, or anything else that would be needed for anything from a sales and customer service team. The big advantage is we are quick to ramp up. We have quality control measures already in place, and we work closely with the clients. So it is very much an extension of your own team as needed. You don't have to hire any new staff. We just work for the hours that are required, and then we're done the program. We have been in business as a company for 35 years. This division is about 2 years old. And in that time, we worked on numerous projects in the healthcare industry, insurance business, financial services, some mostly business to business, but some consumer programs, things like residential services, lawn care, swimming pool service contracts, and home improvement and energy like solar. We work with all different types of companies. This could be from a sole proprietorship all the way up to a 100,000 employee business on a specific campaign. We have full HIPAA compliance. We are fully outfitted for large volume calling. We have over 200 seats in our call center, so we are fully equipped to ramp up very quickly on a program. And we provide, again, full documentation protection for the client in terms of liability and legal coverage for the calling that we're doing, making sure that you're compliant with all the states that you're calling into. And we can help run a program. Basically, it becomes very much hands off for the client on a day-to-day basis. They're only dealing with the end results and the most qualified, vetted individuals, or those issues that require, more in-depth type of service. So it's Andy Poole. I'm sales at Strategic Connection, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
You are awesome. Thank you, Andy. So now that you get to know closer to these awesome businesses like Andrew and Yolanda, now we are going to have a conversation about their business. And for those who are watching right now, thank you for watching, and you can give us comment and you can ask questions, and we can include you to our conversations. Just watch us as Coffee and Conversations with Melissa in Facebook, and you can like and follow my Facebook in Coffee and Conversations with Melissa, and follow me in YouTube at Coffee and Conversations with Melissa. So we are going to start with Yolanda. So we are going to have a 10 minutes about your business. So ask us one awesome question that we can discuss. Don't be hard on us.
I'm going to ask you the question that I consider my favorite question. When I first meet with a prospective client, when I first get a sense of what what it is they're looking for. We have an initial conversation. I may give them a high level outline of my services I think that would be targeted for their needs. And then I'm going to give them, a full scope of work. We're going to agree on the full scope of work, and then I'm going to give them an invoice. So of course there's an invoice, there's a number.
Yeah.
But
What is your question? So what is your question? So you're using the 8 minutes. So
The
what is the question?
the question is, how do you describe your value proposition to your client? When they look at
Your business.
when they look at the cost for your services, how do you describe your value to them?
Oh, for us, it's very simple. It's based on managing the expectation. What is the client's end goal? Our programs vary. We don't have an off-the-shelf type of product because we adapt our services based on what the client's doing already. In that case, the client may come forward and say, I have 10,000 prospects, and out of that, I just want one appointment. The reason being is that one appointment may result in a 6 or 7 figure contract that's going to more than justify the work that we're doing. We have other programs that are much lower value where the client is looking for, a commitment or a quote to be produced out of every, say, 10 or 20 conversations that we have with prospects. So the rate of contact needs to be high enough, and the rate of get a commitment or a referral needs to be much higher. Obviously, those are much lower. Things like residential lawn service or something that's not a high dollar item. But that's what we do, is we balance it out based on what is the client's expected goals. Generally, that starts with what they're doing already, and we just make that more efficient. So in that regard, it becomes that their time, though they're still closing deals, they're only dealing with qualified clients, and all of that interim time of screening, contacting, inquiring, whatever else needs to be done becomes very, very short. So their team is only dealing with qualified prospects.
Yeah, for me, like my quality connections, I'm providing quality connections. Is like that is the most important thing for the connection event, because usually, and yeah, the quality connections and the business that they can meet with my Coffee Connect.
Okay. For me, I'm bringing a higher level of comprehensive services to business owner. The business owner, the business operator, I'm not just bringing food safety. I'm not just bringing restaurant technology. I'm not just bringing strategic planning. I'm bringing all three, and I'm bringing a high level of engagement and expertise with all three. Fully licensed and insured, of course. With food safety, the operator's going to have more confidence that they can pass an inspection, that they can ensure public health for their customers. With strategic planning, they're going to have a higher degree of confidence that they can be profitable. Part of strategic planning is menu engineering and recipe standardization, as specifically for the restaurant clients. A lot of restaurants haven't taken the time to do that, so they can't identify exactly how much profit they make from each plate, from each menu item. So that's absolutely critical. And that's how I help operators ensure that they're going to be profitable. For restaurant technology, I can help operators have a higher degree of confidence that they can use their data to get information. For example, if they're ordering products from different vendors, they can see in real time any price changes between vendors. They can actually save money by ordering the same product from a different vendor because they have that data in front of them.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for your awesome conversation today. We get to get more of you and your business. Thank you so much, Yolanda. How about you, Andrew? It's time for Andrew. What's your question? Easy on us.
Well, I suppose it would be similar to Yolanda's question in the value add, but I usually go back to how do you approach managing those client expectations? When of course everyone wants everything for nothing. That's, the bottom line. So you have to balance out what is it that you're bringing to the table and what you're bringing as a service to the client, and what is the client prepared to spend for that. So you need to balance that out. So, I mean, what are your, I guess, tools or tricks when you're approaching that to make sure that the client feels that they're getting their money's worth, but you're also able to make a solid commitment of something that you can actually achieve?
You can answer that, Yolanda, and I can answer it later.
Okay. All right. Well, for my purpose, I'm part of what I do is providing operational support, either in a shorter term or a longer term, depending on the term that's agreed. So that means I'm providing support so the operator, the owner, is actually saving money, in that I'm providing services that they don't have to hire additional staff for. So that means they don't have to hire additional staff. They don't have to provide additional benefits for another full-time equivalent employee. I'm providing services that I'm going to show them how they can forecast what their profits are going to be. That's going to be lead to documentation. I'm going to help them integrate with their accounting software, with their accounting teams, with their social media and public relations teams. I'm going to help them do things they may not have had time to do. I'm going to help them integrate all the areas of their business so they can see how effective their engagement is in terms of social media and public relations. They can see where their profitability is at any given point on any day in terms of their accounting. They can see the benefits of their process improvement. They can see those, especially if we're talking about digital food safety solutions, if we're talking about accounting and inventory solutions, if we're talking about contactless ordering and payment solutions, if we're talking about staff scheduling solutions. So I can very easily show how I'm adding value, and I'm committing to that business, usually exclusively for a particular period of time.
Yeah, for me, the advantage of being a My Coffee Connect member, we are not just networking for you to connect. I am like, if I have some connections outside My Coffee Connect, I include my members. That is the advantage of it. They can have a connection at My Coffee Connect, and they can have a connection outside My Coffee Connect. And for those people, I have I have bronze, silver, and gold. If you just want connections, you can have it. If you want more connections and more exposure to the social media, you can have it, because we are not just networking. If you are gold, you are going to be highlighted outside My Coffee Connect, which you are going to have a 30 minutes business presentation of yourself at Business Lecture Series, plus another 25 minutes for question and answer. It's a 1.5 hour event for me to promote to gold members. So that's just for one Business Lecture Series. And another thing is My Coffee Connect is going to have a My Coffee Connect TV. So you are going to have a 30 minutes business conversation about your business like this. Live stream, it will be posted in YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, all at the same time. So that will be an advantage. Plus, the live stream, I will convert the live stream with audio, with the audio for the podcast. So you will be highlighted in 3 different ways. Business Lecture Series, that you can get the info of your guest to get to you. That's the purpose of this Business Lecture Series. The live stream conversation about you and your business. This is the other outside from My Coffee Connect, to get to know more closer to you, to each of my members. And then the podcast is for those people who cannot go to the computer and listen to you in their car, something like that. So there are ways for me to promote you. So, bronze can attend 2 events, silver can attend 4 events, and gold can attend 6 events per month. So this is awesome. And also for the quality connections that you are going to get. one event, you are going to have a three awesome quality connections with exclusive per category. So, and networking, all everything in one place. So, how about you? How can you answer your question, Andrew?
Well, like I said, when we enter with a client, we're acting as their representative. So a big part of my onboarding is finding out what they're doing already, finding out what their process and what their success rate is. What's amazing to me as I've worked in this business is how few businesses even know how much they're working or spending to get one new client. They really have no way to quantify or calculate that. And it really comes down to, you don't know if necessarily a client contract on their end has been profitable enough if you don't know what it costs to acquire that customer in the door. So, when we sit down with them and I'm going through that, a lot of them actually have to go back and start evaluating what they're doing already. We help them in that we are a calculated cost. We have an expected rate that is measurable in terms of the success on a program. Again, it'll vary depending on what it is that we're working on. But at that point, then the client knows, this is what I've spent to get that customer in the door, and now I can start evaluating how effective my other marketing tools are, and whether I want to bring those to bear, or do I want to pair different services and different marketing campaigns up together. And again, it's not something that we necessarily provide as a definitive service, but it's certainly a benefit to our clients to start kind of evaluating what they're doing and what the success rate is overall. And we can help increase that too, even with their own teams, where they're listening to recordings of our staff and hearing objections that maybe they hadn't heard before, and learning and figuring out a little bit better how to handle those. So, again, we do work very, very close in hand as an extension of the client's own staff. They not only get the calling services, but they're getting, quality control management, monitoring, recordings of any calls that they feel they need to hear. We give them daily reports on everything that we've done the previous day. We keep them up to date on the call records and the quality of the data that was provided. So they are fully aware and fully involved in the whole process. So, in terms of managing that with the client, they know at the end of a program what it is they're going to know, what the expected, return is, or success rate is going to be, what the overall expense is going to be, because that's all been kind of predetermined. And then, again, they can continue on if need be, but at least in the initial program, the initial campaign, everything is spelled out, and they're not only knowing what they're going to get, but what it is and what the success rate is, and they can evaluate that on its own. It becomes a good a good budgeting tool for their marketing.
That is a good answer, Andrew. Thank you so much. And we have some guests here, and she has some questions. Welcome, Lisa. Thank you for your awesome connections with us and watching our conversation. So her question for the panelists: how do each of you clearly allow people to understand the services that you provide? Speaking to a lay person who may not understand terminology from your field.
I can tell you, Lisa, I am a layperson. I don't understand terminology pretty much across the board. So I'm right there with you. That's actually one of the things I do quite regularly for my clients, is to break down their services or their sales pitch to terms that are easily understandable. Even when I introduce Strategic Connection, I call us a sales and customer service team for hire. It's one sentence, and it defines, I would say, a good 80 or so % of what we do. We have other services available, but again, it's all really tied around that extension of your sales or customer service team. and whatever that implies, whatever that requires, is what we can do. So it's very, very simple to understand the general concept. As you break it down and get in a little bit more detail, we can, again, looking at the industry that we're working for, things may get a little bit more specific. But I do that regularly, where I'm taking the general and then narrowing it down to the specific, so that the either the user, the people we're speaking to, or the client is fully aware and fully understanding of the process and the tools and the methods that we're going to be using.
That is awesome. How about you, Yolanda?
Well, for me, I tell business owners and operators, I'm bringing full service, comprehensive food service consulting services in 3 areas. Food safety: how can you ensure that your kitchen facilities and the food that you serve meets the federal, state, and local guidelines for compliance with the laws? Strategic planning: I'm helping the business owner operator make sure that they're running efficiently and they're profitable in every area. Restaurant technology: I'm helping to identify and integrate the technical solutions that are going to be best for your business and allow you to collect the information that you need to run the business in the best way.
Yeah, first of all, for me, it's like I always ask questions because I want to listen to my client. I ask them, what are the things, and then so I can explain their terms, their words. I will use the words that they would like to hear, so you can, But My Coffee Connect is really, really easy. I always tell them, for you to experience what I do is I want you to attend My Coffee Connect. I want you to experience it. So I don't need to say anything, because if you experience it, you will tell me. You will tell me what do you experience, because My Coffee Connect is really when you attend at my event, you will feel the experience. It's the experience of attending My Coffee Connect. So you and Andy and Yolanda, how do you feel about when you attend at My Coffee Connect? How do you feel?
I'll answer first. I felt great. The first one, I was introduced to you by one of your high-profile members. I had a great first conversation. Just the 2 events that I've been part of already, I've had a chance to meet other business owners and operators and connect with them on LinkedIn, on Instagram. So you've already proven to me that you bring quality connections to people, because I've seen that in my case in less than a week.
And that is that the reason why you are sold right away?
Absolutely.
How about you, Andy?
It's been very fun. I found that the meetings that I've attended are upbeat. They're very friendly. There's not a large pressure to make very formal presentations or provide a certain quantity of referrals or anything like that. It's a very, very easy way to get out, network, have conversations, have a few laughs, and talk about things in general beyond just the day-to-day business that you're doing. So in that regard, it's been nice. Very pleasant.
Yeah, and then the good thing about this My Coffee Connect is really all you have to do is sign up and show up, and you just have to fill in the info that I'm asking you to do. It's a lot of work at the very beginning, but after that, I will do the rest for you. Because if you can see, I copy and paste all the information. There's no exchange business card at Zoom. So I will be the one to, give you the connections info. You don't need to put your info on the chat. So your concentration to go to my event is really to start building relationship to people, because the connections will be given to you the next day after the event. And the good thing about this also is you don't need to introduce yourself to people. Because I know who's going to an event ahead of time, so I will connect you. The connections is already prepared specifically for you and the other businesses, and it is exclusive per category. So that is the good thing for this My Coffee Connect. And if you sign up to be a member today, you are free to attend from this day until September. And the membership will start on October. So you are enjoying the membership, and your info will be included already at the My Coffee Connect website. So it's a win-win for everybody. All I ask, I really want to grow this organization through collaboration. We're not there yet, but I'm asking all the members to bring new guests each month. So it will be, imagine if we are 28 members, and if we are all going to bring one, we are definitely going to have 28 new members each time. So it's working our business. Going to My Coffee Connect is really working your business, not just hello, 30-second commercial and boom, you leave, or something like that. It is really, really a process to attend at My Coffee Connect, that you had a quality connections. If you go to an event, one connection and quality connection is really paid for an event. But 3 people, that is awesome for your 1 hour and 15 minutes time for you and your business. So connect with me, and I do have a sales for My Coffee Connect, like bronze. So if you want to go join with us, I am I'm offering, like, for the first 20 people who is going to sign up for this for the month, for the first 20 people, I'm offering $265 for the year if you pay it in cash, or $100 upfront, and then $15 per month that you can attend 2 events. So it's a $280 if you are going to do it like monthly payments. If you put it in cash, it's $265 for the first 20. That is a gift for you to join the My Coffee Connect in the breaking ground. So that will be your forever price. So it will not be it will not be high. So $265 for the year. So you will be included. The members benefits is you will be included in the website, and you can attend 2 events per month. That is freaking awesome. So the good thing with me is, like, it's not that you just signed up for the click the link and you signed up. No, I interview the members and see if you are fit with us. If you are fit with us, I will send you the link. So that is the beauty of the My Coffee Connects. We are filtering the members. So so if you are a good fit for us, if you are willing to bring a new guest per month, that's a good point for you to be in. That is good. So it's sharing time. So how do you feel? How do you feel attending My Coffee Connect, and how can you encourage your people to attend at My Coffee Connect? Anyone can start.
I would generally, I start with a success story when I work with a new prospect, or I'm speaking to someone. So that's, in my mind, where I would come, if I was trying to get an attendee, is say, just to let you know, if you want to join up, I met XYZ through their group, and that resulted in this success or that contract, or something like that. And then you build on those successes. You can show, that you introduced or connected 2 different parties that either ended up partnering, or referring business, or something like that, that benefited either one or the other, or both. And simply build from that. People, again, they feel that if it's been done once, it becomes easier to do it again. So you start with the successes, and then you build off on that.
That is good. How about you, Yolanda?
I've already started talking to other business owners. And I'm telling them, listen, every single business owner operator is actively, constantly looking for resources and connections. You're going to feel so much more confident by engaging with Melissa at Coffee Connect, because you're going to build quality connections, quality relationships. So when you need services in staffing, in pest control, in architecture, in sales, you're already going to have those connections. You won't have to do a Google search and connect with somebody who you don't know the quality of their work. You're going to have access to those quality resources through Melissa and Coffee Connect.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much for your awesome, testimonial to My Coffee Connect. And I'm going to ask you, do you feel joy of networking at My Coffee Connect?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is the joy of networking, because I'm going to interview people at My Coffee Connect right now, like the joy of networking, because I will try. I trademark this, the joy of networking, and I'm going to have a book for this, and I'm gonna see who can contribute for the joy of networking for the book. So I need an interesting story for this, because this book is going to be. I'm going to have a certification soon for teaching how to network like a boss. So this book is going to be a book for teaching you how to network like a boss. So thank you so much for your awesome. So Andy, how can people get connected with you? Give them your information for them to connect with you.
So the company is Strategic Connection. Our website is spelled out, strategicconnection.net. We operate, like I said, 2 centers here on the East Coast. We're 100% US based. And they can email me at Poole, Poole, at strategicconnection.net. And I'd be happy to answer any questions. Again, we don't necessarily have an off-the-shelf solution. Everything is customized based on that client's needs. So I'm always speaking to business owners, marketing managers, sales managers, coming up with ideas and proposals for them to increase their sales and how we might be able to fit into that idea.
That is good. And then, are you international or you are only in USA?
Right now, and I'll say that just in the terms of the last couple of years, we've only been working on projects that are here in the US and in Canada. We have international clients, businesses overseas that have retained us as their US sales team. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, we are international, but our calling at the moment is really just focused on North America markets. Again, a lot of that has to do with the technology that we're working with. Calling costs go up if we're calling international, and of course, international times and the time zones can limit the availability.
Ooh, speaking of Canada, I'm going to have a live stream tonight at 7 to 8. I'm going to highlight the 2 organizations. I don't know, you don't know these organizations. Our Lunch Club for New Jersey and the Grand Connections from Canada. I would love to watch us for that. And then if you have any questions, you can ask them. I am going to, I'm bringing people here in America from Canada to here, something like that. So, and you to Canada. So it's a good connection to you. That's amazing. Thank you, Andy. How about you, Yolanda? Where can people connect with you?
I really encourage people. I've been very active and a lot more visible on social media, especially over this past year. I really encourage people to connect with me on LinkedIn, Yolanda Lockhart Davis. You'll be able to see a lot of what I talk about in terms of food safety, strategic planning, restaurant technology. You can read more about my background. I encourage people to email me, saltpepperandsoul@gmail.com. I encourage people to connect with me on Instagram, saltpepper_soul. And I engage with everybody. I love to collaborate. If you're a business owner, if you have connections to people that own and operate businesses, for example, if you are an architect, if you're a construction company, if you're a real estate agent, And if you're a teacher, you're connected to people, you're connected to someone who might own and operate a facility with a commercial kitchen. These are the people I want to talk to. So that includes absolutely everybody.
Yeah. Thank you. And then Andy, we forgot to ask you, what are your 3 ideal clients?
Oh, well, again, it can be almost any industry. That we've worked in, business to business sales primarily, but we've done business to consumer as well. My 3 ideal clients are a business that is looking for a campaign. Now, whether that's seasonal, again, things like lawn care or something like that, where there's only a few months of the year where people are purchasing that types of service. The contracts can carry on through the year, and they don't need necessarily a full sales team all year round. We can come in and supplement them. Number 2 would be a company that has a need for, kind of an introductory sales team. They may be a sole proprietorship or a very small business, and they don't want to necessarily hire a full-time salesperson. Well, we can dedicate an agent for just a few hours a week. And then, of course, they're being more efficient with the calling, but that way the customer, my client, only really has to deal with the qualified leads that are produced. And they can deal with that on a daily or weekly basis. We can help them again with reporting. And that's a nice way for them to expand their team without actually having to hire new staff. Third one would be a large business that is looking for maybe a specific campaign, or they have a specific need that may be limited. For example, you have an internet service provider or something like that, and they're looking to reach out to existing clients in large volume to introduce them on a new program or a new service or a new value add that they've got offered. And they want to speak to the individuals and find out a little bit more about their needs before they make that introduction. Again, that helps instead of just sending mass emails or the social media where you're more or less hoping the right person sees the message and reads it instead of just deleting it or glancing over it. We're making those inquiries and acting as a professional but personable representative for that company's team.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for you too. Hope you had an awesome, connection today. And then welcome Yolanda to be the latest member of My Coffee Connect. Thank you, everyone. And please check my website at mycoffeeconnect.org. And if you want to join us today, 265 for the year or 280 for the silver that you can attend 4 events. And that is the price forever for you for the first 20 people. So connect with me at collaborate at mycoffeeconnect.org, or you can check my website at mycoffeeconnect.org. So thank you, everyone, and see you tonight at 7 p.m., 7 to 8 p.m. for another Joy of Networking that I'm going to promote 3 organizations, which is My Coffee Connect, our Lunch Club, and the Grand Connections from Canada, our Lunch Club from New Jersey, and My Coffee Connect from Pennsylvania. So I'm going to bring you to connect around the world. So connect with us tonight at 7 p.m. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. And thank you, Lisa, for watching us and give us some questions. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Melissa. See you later.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.